Shalom. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Virginia camp back at it again with another Lord willing edifying lesson. Before I get started, like always, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the true teachers and true leaders of the nation of Israel. And Shalom, peace and blessings goes out to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, sincerely waiting and enduring until the return of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach to deliver us out of this last captivity. We're going to jump right into this one, man. Let's get Revelation, 2nd chapter. And we're going to start with verse 12. And to the angel of the church in Pergamos write, These things saith he which hath the sharp sword with two edges. I know thy works and where thou dwellest, even where Satan's seat is, and thou holdest fast my name, and hast not denied my faith, even in those days wherein Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you, where Satan dwelleth. But I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols, and to commit fornication. Now the Lord, the Almighty Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, has a problem with this church because they have guys that have the doctrine of Balaam. Alright? And I'm going to get into this guy Balaam. But the point of me bringing this out is you got many Israelite leaders, alright, in these different camps who hold this doctrine of Balaam, alright? You got these leaders in these camps that's teaching their flock to hold the doctrine of Balaam, to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel. Let's get 2 Peter. Second Peter chapter 2. And let's start at verse, verse 15. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 15. Which have forsaken the right way and are gone astray, following the way of Balaam, the son of Beor. That's what it's supposed to say, Beor. Who loved the wages of unrighteousness. All right. Continuing, but was rebuked for his iniquity. The dumb ass speaking with the man's voice forbade the madness of the prophet. So let's get into this story of Balaam. All right, he loved the wages of unrighteousness. You got guys that, started off with the love. When you first wake up in this truth, you're a Hebrew Israelite, and you're excited. You know you're not just a black nigga in the ghetto no more. You're actually the son of the living power, Yahweh Shem Shah. But a lot of these leaders, as time goes on, they start to forget their first love. That's why the scriptures say, remember thou thy first love, right? Remember what it felt like when you first came into the truth, how it made you feel. But as time went on, people start seeing avenues. These leaders and different men start seeing avenues to make money off the truth, to get fame off the truth. And just plainly speaking, they have been bought out by the enemy. And that's what I'm going to get into. Let's get Numbers chapter 22. Let's get into the story. As the scriptures say, there's nothing new under the sun, and you have these same spirits dwelling amongst these people out here. Righteous spirits and wicked spirits have always dwelt on the face of this planet. It's the same demons and the same angels, man. So do I want to start from the top? Matter of fact, let me start from the top. Let's get the whole understanding for brothers who ain't read this chapter. This is Numbers chapter 22, verse 1. And the children of Israel set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on this side Jordan by Jericho. And Balak, the son of Zippor, saw that all Israel had done to the Amorites. And Moab was so afraid of the people because they were many. And Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. And that's what these nations are starting to see again. They're starting to see us stand on our feet like that great army pursuing Ezekiel the 37th chapter, right? Or the book of Revelation. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let me get that real quick, because these Moabites were scared because the Lord was building us up. As the book of Ezekiel. I forget the exact chapter, but the book of Ezekiel tells us that the Lord cleansed us, swallowed us, all right, nursed us in our youth when nobody else wanted any dealings with us, and He started building us up to be a great nation. And these nations seen the power that was dealing with us and started being afraid of us. But since our captivity, these nations have forgotten about the children of Israel and that the power that we serve. Because of our iniquity, we was cast off. But now that we're coming back to our power, that fear is being put back on our enemies, and they're scared. Just like during the time that I'm about to bring out in Numbers. This is Revelation chapter 11, um, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. Who? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect. The spirit of the Lord entered into you, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them, which saw them. And that's why you have the devil, the so-called white man Esau, messing with our videos, striking our videos, taking our channels down, trying to demonize us through his legislation behind the scenes, doing everything in his power, building a space force, trying to poison us with his concoction, the Maxine, that wicked injection, right? Trying to do everything in his power to destroy us because the fear is back getting put back on these nations. At one time they didn't fear us, but now, hey, as you see the curses slowly being lifted off of us, the Lord is putting that spirit of fear back on these heathen nations to fear His chosen seed. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the true children of the nation of Israel. So let's read verse 3 again back in Numbers chapter 22. And Moab was so afraid of the people because they were many, and Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. Verse 4. And Moab said unto the elders of Midian, Now shall this company lick up all that are round about us, as the ox lick up the grass of the field. And Balak, the son of Zippor, was king of the Moabites at that time. So they was like, man, they're going to come in and take over everything that we got. And then these nations always feared us like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, they always feared us. Even when we didn't have a kingdom or army, they feared us. Because going back to ancient Egypt, what did Pharaoh say? Hey, man, kill off the firstborns lest they become mightier than us, because they like to be fruitful and multiply, right? They always had that fear of us. But it's through our captivity that they lost that fear of us. Why? Because we decided not to fear our power, Yahweh Shema Shai. So the Lord took the fear of these nations away from them fearing us, right? Verse 5. He sent messengers therefore unto Balaam the son of Beor to Pethor, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, Behold, there is a people come out from Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against me. So this Moabite king, he sent for a prophet, during this time, which the prophet's name was Balaam. He called for him, basically called for his services, right? Because he was scared of the Israelites, right? Verse 6. This is what he said. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people, for they are too mighty for me. Peradventure I shall prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I wot that he whom thou blessest is blessed, and he whom thou cursest is cursed. So, Balaam was able to do some things. Balaam was able to do some things because this king believed that if Balaam was to curse the Israelites, we would be cursed, right? This is what this king believed, right? But see, applying it to today, you got Esau coming to certain Israelite leaders. Hey, I need you to do something for me. Not even just certain Israelite leaders. It could be some of these Christian pastors like David Lynn, right? James White, Vocab Malone, right? I need you to do something for me. I need you to set a stumbling block in front of these men, right? I need you to be a nuisance against them, curse them, right? Verse 7. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the rewards of divination in their hand, and they came unto Balaam and spake unto him the words of Balak, right? And he said unto them, Lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, as the Lord shall speak unto me. And the princes of Moab abode with Balaam. And the Most High came unto Balaam and said, What men are these with thee? And Balaam said unto the Most High, Balak the son of Zippor, king of Moab, have sent unto me, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt, which covereth the face of the earth. Come now, curse me them. Peradventure Peradventure I should be able to overcome them and drive them out. And the Most High said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them, thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed. Right? And this is what this is this is ultimately what the Lord has been telling Esau as, right? And even these guys that Esau has hired to come against us, some of these Israelite leaders that took the Judas purse, or some of these Christian pastors that's coming against us, we tell them through the Spirit, because we're the mouthpieces of the Most High, the prophets. We tell them, look, man, we're a blessed nation, and not only that, we're in the time of our deliverance and being rejoined back to our power, Yahweh Shem Shai, being returned again. So it will behoove you to never come against us, all right? Especially not now when the Lord is bringing us back to Him, because it ain't gonna bode well for you, man. All right? Verse 13. And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the princes of Balak, Get you into your land, for the Lord refuseth to give me leave to go with you. And the princes of Moab rose up and they went unto Balak and said, Balaam refuses to come with us. And Balak sent yet again princes more and more honorable than they. And they came to Balaam and said to him, Thus saith Balak the son of Zippor, Let nothing, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto me. For I will promote thee unto every very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people. So he's offering him great honor. He's offering him riches. He's offering him, a chance to level up in the world. And that's what these false prophets and a lot of these Christian pastors, they do. TD Fakes, Creflo Dollar, right? All these snake Christian pastors and these snake Christian evangelists that come against us, and these fake Israelite leaders, these wicked Israelite leaders like Johanna and Nate, right? Calling us rapists, calling us bums, speaking ill against the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shai. They've been bought off, right? Why? Because Esau seen this great thing. See, it started in One West, but Esau seen it then. He was like, "Yo, this is going to be a problem. So let's hop on this right now, right? Let's get back to the scriptures though. Verse 18. And Balaam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, If Balak would give me this house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord my power to do less or more. Now therefore I pray you, tarry ye also here this night, that I may know what the Lord will say unto me more." So they keep coming with more offerings to him, and he's, Balaam is, seems like he's being standing firm for the Lord. But here he's telling them to stay with him this night, and it seems like he's considering the offer now. See, that's how the devil works. It said that's what the scriptures say: "Be wise, the serpent humbles as a dove." For your adversary, the devil, go around, roughly paraphrasing, goes around seeking whom he may devour. Right? Satan himself, right? The actual left-hand side head angel, Satan himself, Shaitan, offered our Lord the kingdom when ancient Rome was ruling. Right? That's how the adversary works. Verse 20. And the Most High came unto Balaam at night and said unto him, If the men come to call thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I say unto thee, thou shalt do. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and went with the princes of Moab. So the Lord basically set him up like, you know what? I want you to go with them. Since I can see what's in your heart, that you're kind of weighing out your options, seeing if you should go with them or not, I want you to go with them. Right? Verse 22. Now we get into the part of this lesson, the point of this lesson. And the Most High's anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. So the donkey that he was riding, Balaam was riding, seen an angel. But Balaam didn't see it, but the donkey could see it. You right? And the ass turned aside out of the way and went into the field, and Balaam smote the ass to turn it into the way. So he hit the donkey like, "Yo, get back in line, yo. You going the wrong way. What you doing?" Right? But see, the donkey Hey, this is beautiful because I just thought of a wonderful precept. Let's get Isaiah the first chapter. Because the donkey understood, oh no, the Most High don't want us to go with these men. He got an angel standing in the way, right? This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider, and this wicked prophet, Balaam. Because when you read further in these chapters, he's actually going to set stumbling blocks and help the enemy to try to defeat Israel. But point being on this lesson, the donkey knew like, yo, no, we you don't want to come against the Most High. So this is spiritual, right? The Lord set a stumbling block in front of him, right? And let's continue. Let's continue. I thought of a precept, but I'm gonna get it after I continue. Let me see. Verse 24. After he smote the donkey, this is verse 24. But the angel of the Lord stood in the path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself onto the wall and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of the Lord went further and stood in a narrow place, where was no way to turn either to the right hand or to the left. So basically, he just keeps smacking his donkey now, right? Verse 27. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with the staff, right? So, but see, he couldn't see that the donkey could see the angel that the Most High had set in front of them. The donkey could see it. But Balaam was so focused on trying to get a reward to help Balak and his men that he didn't even consider that maybe the Most High was trying to tell you something with this donkey to turn your ass around, right? Let me get a precept because Esau, scriptures talk about the Lord gonna put a block on Esau's ass, all right, with his new world order agenda and everything that he trying to do to come against us. When he come against us, the Lord gonna lift up a standard, all right? So let me get a quick precept real quick, and then I'll get back to Numbers. This is the book of Job, chapter 20, and we're gonna read verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So Esau, he's gonna be in straits trying to get his new world order to come to pass. That's why he's having a hard time getting people to take this damn concoction, this potion he done put in a needle. He's trying to use celebrities to get you to take it and all this, right? People don't want to wear the mask. People tired of being on lockdowns. He's in straits. It ain't a smooth journey to his new world order. You got this guy, Elon Musk, sending rockets up, and they keep blowing up. The Most High keep blowing them up, letting them know you're not going to achieve your agenda of going to other planets and living in space. All right? He's in straits. The Most High set a block in front of him, like he set a block in front of the wicked prophet Balaam, trying to help the enemy to come against his chosen people. So he's fighting with the donkey, but now the Lord gonna put the spirit on the donkey to let Balaam know what's going on. Verse 28. And the Lord opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, Because thou hast mocked me, I would there were a sword in my hand, for now I would kill thee. So he's going back and forth with a donkey. That's the spirit, that's the power of the Lord, though. Verse 30. And the ass said unto Balaam, Am not I thine ass upon which thou hast ridden, ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? He said, Nay. Then the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore hast thou smitten thine ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me. And the ass saw me and turned from me these 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, surely now also I had slain thee and saved her alive. So the angel let him know, if this donkey didn't keep turning around, I would have killed your ass. The angel let him know, I would have destroyed you. That's the angel of death. I would have destroyed you. Right? And that's what's going to happen to these false prophets and these false leaders that Esau has used. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who it is, whether it's Johanna, Nate, Vocab Malone, David Lynn, any of these guys Esau has paid off or tried to use to come against this word of Yahweh Shema Shah. The Lord's gonna set a block in front of them and in front of Esau, right? And y'all ain't gonna be able to come against this word, no matter what you do, because the scripture says you can do nothing against the truth but for the truth. Verse 34. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Now therefore, if it displease thee, I will get me back again. Right? And the angel of the Lord said unto Balaam, Go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, that thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. And it continues to go on, but I don't want to continue with the whole chapter. Because when you actually read up in the first chapter, Balaam actually did end up helping the enemies. You know, I think it's in Numbers chapter 25 where it speaks on him actually helping. You know, he just became a wicked prophet. He took the money. You know, he took what the enemy had to offer him, right? And the scriptures speak about that vanity, the worldly, caring about these worldly possessions more than abiding in the spirit and caring about what's important in the spirit. You know, Balaam had three problems. You know, Balaam's way was greed. You know, his error was compromising with the enemy, and his doctrine was betrayal and corruption. You know, and that's what the Lord said he had a problem. What is it? I go to the previous tabs. Back to Revelation, what I opened up with. Okay, let's go back down. He said, But I have a few things against thee, because thou hast dared them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificing to idols, and to commit fornication. And that's what these false leaders like Johanna and Nate is doing. And any other of these, you know, adversaries Esau is trying to hire, to put in the way of us. Them and Esau is going to be stopped through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. So I hope the elect was edified with this. To the next time I say, Shalom.